got a message from Chris. How long ago was it? Like a week?
Sure, why not?
When the new Coldplay song came out. I say song.
Are we starting with the Coldplay song?
I feel like we should.
Yes, we are. Oh my god, let's go. This is Coloratura by Coldplay. You can tell I'm excited. It's the most enthusiastic I've ever been on a podcast. It's the most enthusiastic I've been for years.
In life.
Okay. I mean, this is where I get shot down. But go on then. Tell me your thoughts.
It's so like.
You can be
weird.
honest. It's fine. I won't take it personally. I'll kill you, but I won't take it personally.
No, I was shocked. I was like, am I listening to film music? Am I listening to a Coldplay EP? What's going on here? Because I was listening, I was like, this is cool. It sort of sounds like, you know, when artists have like an interlude, is that what it's called? Between tracks, and they have an instrumental that they like, but it didn't quite turn into a song. But it's like they've turned it into a film score and then picked loads of different ideas, and it's incredible.
I mean, it's a 10-minute song.
Yeah,
I didn't realise that when I listened.
That was the thing for me. It just kept going. Kept going.
I sat down with my sister and I was like, Joe, we're gonna watch the premiere. So we put it on, it's great. And I was like, listen to it. And it came to like the end of the first bit, if you will. And I was like, that's really cool. I love that. And then it kept going. I was like, Joe, what's happened? What is this bit?
Think Jesus of Suburbia.
Yeah, like, it's just so weird. You're like,
sections.
More? There's more? You're giving me more. Honestly, I am in love with the song.
I'd go to sleep listening to it, actually. I think that'd be quite nice, like lullaby.
Yeah, I mean, someone said, oh, this sounds like it could be the end of Coldplay. And I was like, I mean, first of all, I think you're wrong, so getting the bin. But secondly, if it was, that would be a good place to, like, if you finished your career with that, if this was the end of it, it'd be like, fair play. I mean, I don't think it is the end of Coldplay. And if it is, I would be unhappy. But
I think they'll get a full fucking orchestra and world.
Oh, I hope so. Someone said they couldn't see how they were going to play it live, and I kind of see that.
They've got the budget to do it live.
If anyone could make it good, they could.
It's a very good song. Like, because it's such a long song, there's so much to talk about in it. Like, I was gonna sort of say, one of the things I noticed as well, there was sort of like nods to the Beatles in there, I thought. Like just some like chromatic piano movement just gave me very Beatles vibes.
I think there's lots of those. There's like a bit of like, I mean, I saw some people saying, oh, this is like Coldplay's Bohemian Rhapsody. I was like, all right, calm it down. But there's definitely some like elements of that like, Queen kind of elements in there. Some of the cadences feel very like,
well, they've not
Beatles
gone for like
things.
big lyrics and stuff like that, which would push it towards the like Bohemian Rhapsody, Jesus of Suburbia, like that sort of side
it's more,
of it.
It's
more like chill than that, which is nice because it's not. I feel like if they did it with a load of lyrics and a load of choruses, they could have shot themselves in the foot and made it like cheesy. So like fucking banger.
Chef's kiss. I love that. Let's go. I'm gonna start with for yours.
Okay.
Hurts by VUKOVI.
Yes, VUKOVI. I think VUKOVI is how you say it. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but yeah, I mean.
And I went onto my recent releases radar, and I used to listen to VUKOVI when I was in sixth form, so quite a long time ago. Yeah, I actually saw them play but just before we started uni, and it was crazy, like so much energy. At the time, I think there were three piece or a 4 piece. I think they're now 2 of them with a session musician, I guess. But very cool band, and I just sort of, when you don't keep up with someone anymore. I think they hadn't had a release in a while, and I drifted. Saw they were doing loads of gigs and stuff, so I was like happy. I think they did a DJ set at Camden Rocks party a while back, and I was going to see them, but it didn't quite work out. But yeah, and then I saw this track, and I was like, fucking hell, they've got it so right with this song. It's catchy. Her voice, she's got a very distinctive voice.
Yeah.
And in this, I feel like she sounds more like, this is not it sounds like a criticism, it's not criticism, but she sounds more normal, like generic for the first bit, and then you just hear the twangs of her like raspiness and like her individuality, which is what I really like, because it sort of catches you off guard a bit. And
gave me a bit of Hayley Williams from Paramore.
Very much she's got that sort of ability there. She's such a good front woman. Really energetic, crazy, like mosh pits, everything. Even if you don't know the lyrics, you're gonna dance. So yeah, like really cool. And this song was like the lyrics and stuff, I'm guessing that's where you're gonna go down that path.
I mean, I always can do. You know what I love, what's stuck in my head is that bit. I'll never be whole, but I'm a fighter. Kick me in the dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. I'm gonna be heard.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great energy. That
yeah.
Kind of like, it's a really good, powerful kind of statement. The whole song is very much on that kind of lines of like, this is someone who you think like, oh well, it feels like they've been hurt, but they're not going to let that define them. They're not going to let that be the end of them, so to speak.
I would really recommend, like, if you enjoy going to gigs, to go and see VUKOVI. Like,
oh, they'd be awesome to watch live.
I was thinking about moving on to Nothing But Thieves. It's really weird because I love Nothing But Thieves as well. I was thinking that it's like one of my songs in there, but it's not. So I was saying it, and I was like, this feels wrong. It feels like I'm choosing my own song.
So I mean, it was very weird because I forget when I saw it, but loved Yonica. We're just the Yonica fan podcast.
Yeah.
And gladly, Teresa, big love, you're awesome. Yonica
I'm glad you
on
knew
tour
this.
supporting Nothing But Thieves.
How great
I was
is
like,
this?
so good. But Nothing But Thieves have been I've enjoyed them for a while, for a good few years now. They're kind of like, they're just good. They're bangers, they write bangers.
They're a bit like Royal Blood, actually. It's a similar territory there.
They are a bit.
With Royal Blood, I would say, is more like instrumental, riffy stuff, whereas with Nothing But Thieves, there's more focus on the vocals, and his vocals are just mind-blowing. He's got vocal effects that are just built in to his body that just come out as he sings without actually adding them as an effect. Did that come out right?
Yeah, I get you. No, I get you. I do.
I saw them perform a few years ago, and I remember thinking, bloody hell, he's quite short. No hate to the guy, he's the same height as me. He's 5'6", which annoys me. Cancelled. It annoys me that man...
Go the whole way. Do a Jordan McCann and say you despise them.
I fucking do despise him. I do despise the man. He's the same height as me. I don't know like how much he weighs or anything, but I can't imagine it's that different if he's the same height. Where is his... Can I have his lungs? What? You
Nothing But Thieves,
understand?
if you're listening and you're willing to give up your lungs, get in touch and we'll sort that out. Well, I'm sorry, not sorry, but I'd like to move on to Sorry,
All
Not
right.
Sorry by Theater Thesis. Thank you. See, it was good, wasn't it?
You did that well.
I honestly, I've been thinking about it for a good few minutes sat here, so I'm glad I got the chance to use it. It was a whole thing. This song, okay, it wasn't what I was expecting.
Right. It does sound like a death metal band name, I must say.
It does. I mean, it does, but I don't think I was like, okay, I mean, let's be honest. I was listening to this initially when I was just waking up, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. I was just like enjoying it. And then it starts, and I was like, this is quite heavy after the last one. Alright, okay. I love the vibe.
Yeah.
I love the guitars in there. Like, the sound of the guitars in there is...
It's very nostalgic, isn't it? It's very like... it's obviously like not Oasis-y, but it's that sort of
it's that kind of like late 90s,
early
2000s kind of thing, you know, like
it's that feel. I didn't send you, I should have sent you the link to the YouTube video. You probably didn't have time to see, but the music video is pretty cool. It's actually Jay Bones, who is a phenomenal drummer. It's his new band project, and he is singing and drumming. How crazy!
Singing and drumming.
Yep.
Props
I don't know
how
if he's going to be able to do that live, because obviously with recording you can do that separately.
Nice.
I can't even drum. I've tried. I can't.
No. I can't drum when I'm focusing on it 100%. I can't.
I have a lot of faith in Jay, and I reckon they're gonna come out with some really cool music.
Oh yeah.
And there's the music video. I really recommend watching it. It's very cool. There's sort of COVID related stuff in there.
Interesting.
So you'll definitely like it.
So, we've obviously been talking for a while about saying how we'd love to have, if anyone has music that they make or, anything like that, we'd love to talk about it because, it's a bit of a platform, isn't it? So, Michy Tree got in touch with us on Instagram, and she told us about her new song that she dropped. Came out Friday, just gone on the 30th, but she sent it to us like a few weeks ago. It's like like pre-release list. I feel like we've moved up in the world,
We were privileged.
Look at us. So she gave us that. She's a new kind of artist. I think she's just graduated from BIM, although I might be talking out of my ass.
No, that sounds right.
She's playing I tell you what I do remember is that she's playing the O2 Academy Islington.
Yes.
Which was like, all right. Good work. But that's pretty good. So she's only got a couple of songs out so far. And we took a listen.
I just really love the energy that she's got. Like I've seen she played her first gig back. I think I saw a clip of her just sort of jumping, and I was like, oh, you look so happy, you're in your element there. I think it gives me sort of like Paramore vibes almost.
Yeah, there's a bit of that in there, isn't there? It's definitely very I like
that would be the fan
kind
base
of thing,
Yeah, it's like alt fans, isn't it? Like alt. Yeah, so she's very much like upcoming and like starting off. So if you're gonna listen to any of the tunes from this week's podcast, I would say listen to hers and Jay's track Sorry Not Sorry, because they're the two that are starting out and are going to benefit from your listen,
Oh, absolutely.
Coldplay,
please do go and support them.
Living in their fucking mansions with their helicopters, may not realise if you listen to their track or not.
Yeah, Chris Martin doesn't fucking need you. He's doing alright, he's made his millions, he doesn't fucking need you. Although
What I've done here is actually gone, this track's amazing. Don't listen to it. Oh.
It's a great, and I'm really grateful to Michy for getting in touch with us, and giving us a chance to listen. It's just come out, so like it's a new song. Why not go check it out? You know.
And now on to Monster, I guess.
Yes, by PVRIS.
By PVRIS.
And not as I wanted to say. PVRIS. Go on.
I was gonna say I saw Paris on a lineup.
I really wanted you to say you'd seen them in Paris, and I was like,
that would have been good. No, I'd seen them on a lineup for Reading and Leeds years ago, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure I did. And I was like, Paris. Like, how do I say that? And then someone said, yeah, it's Paris. I was like, oh.
Just looks at me and says, fucking Paris, you weirdo.
I feel dumb. What were your thoughts on this track? I'm so happy. On Paris.
It's a good one. Again, it's not. It wasn't wise. I mean, it doesn't. It's weird because it's a bit different to the other two you put in there.
Do you think? I would say it's like similar-ish to VUKOVI a bit.
As it goes on, it makes like at first it's like, oh, this feels like a different kind of thing. It's the same kind of like. It's the same energy though. As the other two. It's definitely got that same kind of energy, that same kind of passion in there. I really liked the how could you let them turn you into a monster? Your bridge started to burn when you ran all across it.
Oh wow.
I really like it, and I looked into what it was about and what they'd said about it. They said a lot is about kind of dealing with what people expect from you, the kind of outside things that people tell you should be, or you're meant to be, or things you should do. And like that's got to be such a weight, you know, like to be in the modern world. It's so easy to be exploited when you're trying to be successful, especially like musician, any kind of performing arts. Again, you want to do the best, you want to make the right decisions and create the right kind of image, but in doing that you have to deal with a lot of other people who have ideas of how things should be, don't align with what is right.
And if they're paying your bills, if it's a label saying we think you should do this with your music and they're paying your bills, you kind of like feel like you have to go with that. And a lot of the time it's either you've got a label up your ass or you haven't got a label backing you with the money and you're potless, like using your savings to fund your passion, and you're sort of stabbing in the dark trying to find out what's going to work. And even the most well-connected people in the industry, a lot of the time it's just fucking luck of who gets picked up, who's in the right place at the right time, who's in a good mood, who's in a bad mood, and that means you sort of can sell your soul to the devil a bit with arts and stuff.
It's the pressure of, you see it with so many musicians. I mean, the other one I guess that came to mind is like Amy Winehouse, right? Oh, she's someone who was incredibly talented, incredibly skilled, and could have, God knows what she could have done, but obviously other kind of things got in there, and kind of negative influences and everything else, and it turned you into someone else. It destroys you.
With the Amy Winehouse situation, what fucking pisses me off with that, I won't go into a massive one about it, but she was so clearly unhappy, unstable, and yet we as a society couldn't help her.
No.
That is what scares me, because you think about all the people who are suffering in silence, and then you've got somebody there who's telling you, like just from going on stage being drunk and using drugs and what have you. And
you see headlines from like the Sun and things, and you see them from like the Time. It's like, oh, back on another, all-nighter stuff, and it's like, shit.
Or like talking about her array of boyfriends when actually it's just like, no, she's just so famous that you know her every detail. It actually, she's probably dated the same amount of people that any other person has. It's just their life is broadcast.
It's a lot of external pressure and a lot of external expectations and demands about how she should be. And
yeah,
you know, that's too much for any one person to have to deal with. It's too much.
Well, that's actually it for the music section, I think.
It is. One more thing I should throw in just quickly. Our lovely friend Matthew Lockwood.
Oh yeah.
Who makes music as The Woods and I. As I think, don't hold me to it. I'm gonna well, you know, I won't check. I'll just say it and then I can deal with the consequences later. He's got an album coming.
He's recorded it, ready to release?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's been working on it. It's like synth pop kind of thing. It's really cool.
Amazing.
I've actually used a few of his songs for like my creative kind of things with his permission.
Oh.
That's so good. I'm really excited. Please go and check him out because you know he's a friend of ours.
And he had a music video out about a month ago.
Yeah, the music.
I can't remember if we mentioned this or not. We might.
I don't remember, but it's good. Go check it out. The Woods and I. Go check him out on Instagram. Send him some love. Boy deserves some love.